What if I told you that some of the richest people in the world are actually closer to bankruptcy than you are? Sounds crazy, right? 2025, the future is here and it's looking prosperous. Mansions, private jets, supercars, the symbols of success. Money flows where the bold take action. Let's make it happen. Here's the first uncomfortable truth. Most rich people are rich only on paper. Their wealth is not cash, it's assets, real estate, stocks, businesses. That's net worth, not money in the bank. And net worth doesn't pay your bills. Liquidity does. If your money is locked in assets and those assets stop producing income, you're suddenly in trouble. Buy assets with debt to grow your wealth. Borrow against them to fund your lifestyle. Then die and transfer everything tax-free. A promising strategy, no taxes, cheap loans, constant growth. But then interest rates. The entire strategy is collapsing. This is the devastating impact of exploding interest rates. Heed the warning, plan for rate hikes. In 2025, high interest rates are killing leveraged lifestyles. Rich people love leverage, using debt to grow faster. But leverage works only when money is cheap. Now imagine paying 8 to 10% interest on millions of dollars. That's not investing anymore. That's bleeding cash every month. Let's talk about commercial real estate. Office buildings, malls, hotels. After remote work and economic slowdown, many of these buildings are half empty. Vacancy rates have soared, leaving vast spaces underutilized. But the loans are still there. Owners are forced to refinance at higher rates while income is falling. This is why analysts are calling it a commercial real estate crash. Another reason rich people go broke is lifestyle creep. The bigger the income, the bigger the expenses. Bigger house, better car, private schools, personal assistance. The problem? These costs are fixed. When income drops, the lifestyle doesn't. And suddenly, even a millionaire feels poor. For the rich, divorce is one of the fastest ways to destroy wealth. The legal fees alone will ruin us. And the business is collapsing. The assets are being split. We're left with nothing. You can lose 30 to 50% of your net worth in 1 year, not because of bad investments, but because of personal decisions. This leads to the real problem of 2025. Assets are expensive, but cash is rare. Stocks are volatile. Real estate is frozen. Banks are stricter with loans. So rich people own a lot, but can't access it. They are asset-rich, cash-poor. Ironically, wealth inequality is still growing, but in a different way. The ultra-rich with real liquidity survive. The bell tolls for our economy.
More money! Grab it all!
Order! This is a controlled demolition.
It's a recession! Save yourselves!
We will rebuild! A stock market crash and housing correction can be devastating. If asset prices fall while debt remains fixed, your net worth can evaporate completely. This is how millionaires become broke on paper overnight. Not because they spent too much, but because the system changed. So what's the real lesson here? Being rich is not about how much you own. It's about how much control you have over your cash flow and debt.
You can have $1 million net worth and still be one crisis away from collapse. True wealth is liquidity, flexibility, and low dependence on borrowed money.
In 2025, we're not watching poor people become poorer. We're watching rich people realize they were never as rich as they thought. The next financial crisis won't start with homeless people. It will start with millionaires who can't pay their loans. If you want to understand money, investing, and how the financial system really works, subscribe to the channel. Because in the next crisis, knowledge will be more valuable than money.